Today I am super excited to be sharing with you the things that I have been loving lately. So if you're interested in hearing about some cool things, then just keep watching. So before we get into the meat of this video, I do want to quickly introduce myself. My name is Ayesha. I make videos about fragrance, beauty, luxury, and lifestyle. If those are things you're interested, please consider subscribing. And if you are a returning subscriber, hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. Now let's get into the goods. So if you've never seen one of these things I've been loving lately videos, they're basically favorites videos. I don't typically call them monthly favorites because I never get around to doing them monthly. I keep saying I'm going to try to get back into doing them monthly, but I don't want to force it. I want it to be a natural, like there's things that I feel like I really want to share with you. So I'm trying to do them more often because this is going to be a long video. I probably should have said that at the very beginning. I have a lot of stuff to share, and if I did it more often, I probably wouldn't have as much. So if you need to pause it right now, go get a snack, please do it. But if not, let's get into these products. So I'm going to start out with beauty and specifically makeup. The first item that I want to share with you is something that I'm actually wearing on my face today. And this is none other than Fenty Beauty. This is the Ease Drop Skin Tint. So I'm actually wearing this today. This is basically a tinted moisturizer or skin tint. I guess it's more of a skin tint than a tinted moisturizer because I don't find that it's very like moisturizing, even though it's not drying at all. So I'm wearing this today and I really like it for a lightweight look. I like the versatility of this for me. If you saw my video where I did my first impressions on this product, you saw that on the very first time I wore it, I actually used this as a concealer underneath my eyes along with just being a regular skin tint on my face. And I felt like it looked pretty good for a everyday, not doing too much, going to the grocery store type look. I also took this with me out of town to Mexico. And I wore it, this was the only foundation I took with me. I wore it the entire time. So in the daytime when I felt like wearing makeup, I would put this on just lightly. And then at nighttime, I would kind of build it up a little bit more and do like a more, you know, bronzer, blush, that type of thing so that it looked like a full face of makeup. And I have to say, I was really happy with my makeup the entire time I was there. And although my skin did change colors while I was there, this still worked because it's light coverage. That's one reason I wanted to take it with me on vacation, because I knew I would be getting this tan and I knew I wanted something that was flexible as far as the color range. I didn't mention it earlier, but I do have the shade 16. I actually think a better shade for me would be 17. 16 is very neutral, almost cool tone. And 17 is a little bit warmer. However, they didn't have 17 in stock when I picked up this one. I just swatched it on my hand from their tester. So I do think 17 may be a better shade for me, but 16 is actually really working out for me. So I don't know. Who knows? I may pick up 17 in the future, but right now I'm making it work with 16. So only have two more makeup items to show, and they are both eyeshadows. So the first one is the one I'm wearing today, and this is from Bobbi Brown. This is the shade Camel. So this is what it looks like. It's just a nice, basically skin tone shade for me. It's like a yellow mustardy brown color. And what I've been doing with this, actually, let me show you the other one too. So the other eyeshadow I have is from MAC, and this is called Brown Script. And I've been using these in the same way. That's why I want to show them together. But with both of these shadows, I've just been taking these and popping them into my crease with or without primer. Sometimes I do it all over my lid. Like today, I used the Bobbi Brown all over my lid and in my crease. But I feel like it just helps to give a little bit of definition to my my lids without looking like I'm wearing eyeshadow. It's just a nice, like, natural look. Now, Brown Script is definitely more pigmented. So typically when I wear this, it's more of a look. Whereas when I wear this, it probably looks like I'm not wearing anything on my eyes, but to me, I can definitely tell the difference. So yeah, I've really been enjoying these two shades, and they are old. So it's kind of like a blast from the past, but I've been getting a lot of use out of them this past few months. So this one is Brown Script, and then this one is Camel from Bobbi Brown. I have a couple skincare products to share with you, and the first one that I have is from Fenty Skin. This is their Hydra Visor Moisturizer with Sunscreen. So this surprisingly turned out to be a love for me, guys. So this is, I don't know if you guys have seen the packaging, but it looks like this, and then you twist it up at the bottom. and you have the pump right there. You can buy these refills when you run out, so you don't have to actually repurchase the entire thing. So it's a more sustainable way to use products. But yeah, I'm still on my first one. So what I've really been loving about this is it is a great everyday moisturizer with sunscreen already in it. So typically I would apply my sunscreen separately, but I like the ease of having it all in one on this product. And I like the consistency of this moisturizer. I like the way it makes my skin look. I like the way it makes my skin feel. I've been using it now for a couple months, and I can say that my skin looks pretty good. I'm not saying it's all due to this, but this has definitely not been a detriment to me. And I have noticed that sometimes when I use moisturizers with sunscreen, they can tend to break me out, especially like in my mask area. I have not noticed that with this. And I had to put this product in the video because I didn't know how much I loved it until it was time for me to go out of town. And I was trying to find like smaller travel size moisture or beauty products, including a moisturizer. And I didn't want to be without this. And they do make this in a travel size, but my Sephora that's close to me did not have it. So I ended up taking this whole big bottle. Like, that's how much I loved it. I was willing to sacrifice all this space in my toiletry bag because I knew I did not want to be without this moisturizer. So I've been loving this, and I'm actually really surprised at how much I've loved it. So I did want to definitely mention this one to you guys. The other skincare product I have is another moisturizer, but this one is a nighttime moisturizer for me. I have used it during the day as well if I'm not going to be outside, but mainly I use this for night. This is from Belief, and this is the True Cream Moisturizing Balm. Not balm, balm. So this is what it looks like. It's just a plain like white moisturizer, but it is kind of like it's not a jelly consistency, but it's kind of one of those like cloudy type, airy type moisturizers. So it kind of feels like a gel cream, but it's actually really moisturizing. It feels very smoothing or soothing on my skin when I apply it at night. So I also feel like it's kind of basic, but honestly, when it comes to moisturizers, I usually like them kind of basic because I like to like switch up my serums and all. And you have to be careful with what serums you're using with other like active products. So I typically like to keep my moisturizers basic and then do the most with my serums and that type of jazz. So yeah, I've been loving this. It took me a long time to try this product out. It's been out for a while, but I'm happy I did. And yeah, I might repurchase this when I'm done, who knows. I have one body care item, well actually two, but they're kind of tied together. So the body care item that I have here is from Dove, and this is the cream oil. And this one is in the mango and almond butter variety. So this smells so good. The reason I purchased this is because I have a fragrance that is a mango fragrance, and I was looking for something to go along with it. So I came across this, purchased it from Target, and I'm in love. It smells like juicy, ripe mango. It is so refreshing. It's so tropical smelling. It just feels like summer. And the formula on this is actually a really good formula. I know it says cream oil, but if you've ever tried like those Vaseline cream oils, it's not like that. This is more like a lotion, but you can tell it has a bit of oiliness to it, if that makes sense. So, or maybe like a body butter, but more in a lotion form. Maybe that makes more sense. But I've been loving this, and I love the formula so much that I'm probably gonna pick up some other scents next time I see it in Target or wherever. But the smell is amazing, and it works really well. Now, the other product that I wanted to mention along with that is actually the soap. They have a soap that is in this same scent that I've been loving as well. I actually took it on vacation with me. It's a bar soap. I'm actually on my last bar of that, so I don't have the box to show you. That's why I said I only have one product, but it's really kind of two. But this, it looks the same as this as far as the outer packaging. It has the same picture on there. It's the same scent, and they work really, really well together. They're both moisturizing. Even though mine is a bar soap, it also comes in a body wash as well. I haven't tried the body wash yet, but the bar soap has been working great for me. It's not a drying bar soap. It's actually pretty moisturizing for a soap. Next, I have two hair products to share with you guys. And the first one is a shampoo from Cream of Nature. And this is the Moisture and Shine shampoo with argan oil. This has been out for a while, but I ended up picking this up because one day I was in Target, where I'm always, and I was there to go get hair products. And it seems that Chloe and I, my daughter and I, always run out of hair products at the same time. And I don't know, I don't like dropping $60 on hair products at a time in the store. And I felt like I was doing that like way too often. So last time I had to go get products for both of us, I was like, you know, I'm gonna get her stuff and then I'm going to try something cheaper for myself and just see if I like it. Now, fun fact, when I was a kid, my mom used nothing but Cream of Nature shampoo in my hair. And I was always told that I had like really soft, healthy hair whenever I would go to beauticians. I mean, my hair was never a problem back then. So I was like, you know what? Let me try Cream of Nature. I ain't did that in a long time. Now, this is not the old school Cream of Nature, but I haven't been able to find the old school Cream of Nature, but I figured this would be worth a try. And I'm actually really liking it. It does really lather up. This is, if you're doing like curly girl method or whatever, this is not gonna work for you, but I don't subscribe to that. I usually try to stick to more like natural shampoos and all, but I'm kind of getting away from that because I don't know if I'm noticing any difference. So anyway, this shampoo has been pretty good. It lathers really well. I feel like it cleanses my hair and gets it pretty clean, but it's just a step away from being that stripped clean, if that makes sense. So I've really been enjoying this. I don't know if this is something I'm gonna use forever and ever, but as of right now, I've been enjoying it, so I felt like I should mention it to you guys. The other hair product that I have is one that I've actually been sharing with my daughter, and this is from Shea Moisture. This is the Curl and Style Milk. Now, this is a blast from the past for me. Like, when I first went natural, this was one of the first products that I used religiously. And so I was out, I had bought Chloe's like daily hair moisturizer, and I had decided to try something different for her, and it ended up not working out. So I went to the store and just picked this up, and I was like, you know, this always worked for me. I don't really know why I stopped using it. So let me try it again. And let me tell you, it is just as good as it used to be. I like using this on my hair as like a daily moisturizer. I don't use it every day, but when I feel like my hair needs moisture, I like to use this, and it plays well with whatever I put in my hair or her hair, which is a major thing for me. I never get any type of flaking or buildup when I mix this with any gel or when I mix it with any of her hair products. I never get any issues with it, and I feel like it's pretty moisturizing. So I don't know why I stopped using this, but lately I've been back on it and I've been loving it for both my hair and her hair. So moving on, I have a couple of fashion-y type items to share. First one is a pair of sunglasses. Y'all know I love my sunglasses, but this pair is one that I picked up from Gucci. This pair was definitely inspired by Simply Kura here on YouTube. If you're not following her and you like any type of fashion videos, please do. She has excellent taste. She's around my age, so it's no teeny bopper. I don't mean that in a disrespectful way, but you know, a lot of people dress differently based on ages. I'm not saying anything disrespectful, so hopefully that didn't come out wrong. But anyway, she's around my age. Her style is very classy and elegant, but also she takes risk as well, if that makes sense. But anyway, she's a sunglasses queen. I'm trying to get on her level when it comes to sunglasses. And yeah, she talked about this pair and I had to go pick them up. So this is from Gucci. And here are these beauties. Here they are. These are gorgeous. Now, I have to say, they are not the most sun blocking. They're dirty, I need to clean them, but hopefully they look good on camera. But they're not the most sun blocking sunglasses. These are more of a look type sunglasses. These are not sunglasses I wear to go pick up my kids or whatever, but if I'm going on like a day date, I'm gonna have lunch outside or something, these are the kind of sunglasses I want to wear and just like keep on. Like, it's a vibe. I love these. I will say they are pretty thin, which makes them, I feel like, a bit more fragile. So I typically have been keeping these in the hard case, not in my purse. When I'm actually wearing them, I don't take the hard case because this takes up too much room. But at home, I keep them in a hard case just to make sure that like my kids don't grab them. I keep my sunglasses in a drawer, and I want to make sure my kids don't go in there and grab these in particular, because I feel like these are the kind that could easily like break if you bent them too hard or sat on them or whatever. But I haven't had any issues with them. I just know that because they are like so thin and they're metal, that I feel like they're not the most sturdy pair, but I don't even care. I love these, and they like give me like cool girl vibes when I wear them. Like I feel young and I don't know, but I love them. So I would highly recommend these, and I will link them down below where I got them from. I got them from Joma's shop, I believe. And at the time they had a really good price on them. So if they're still available for that price, I'll definitely link them down below because they were an amazing deal. So I have two handbags to share with you. Neither one of them are new, but they are ones that I've just found a newfound appreciation for, and I've been reaching for quite a bit. So first one is this bag from YSL. This is the college bag, and it's in the size medium. This color, I believe, was just called brown, but it's no longer available in this color. However, even if you can't find it in this color, I feel like this is just an amazing bag. I just feel like the handle makes it more versatile. So sometimes I will carry it like this if I'm going on a date, like I'll carry it in my hand. But then most of the time I'm wearing it crossbody, and I really love the chain that's on this. It looks very like substantial and all, but it's actually pretty comfortable, and because it's like a flat link chain, when that's laying across my chest, it does not hurt at all. This bag is like a good size for me. It's not a mini bag, but it's not a big bag either, and I think it looks great crossbody. So this is what it looks like inside. I've shown this bag on here before, but I can fit all my essentials in there really easily. And then it also has a back slip pocket, which is great for easy access. So I'll typically slip like my phone in here or my mask in there. And yeah, I just love this bag, and the color goes with everything. I really love this color. I'm glad that I got it. If I can find this color, I'll link it, but I don't have high hopes for that because this color was a limited edition color. But this bag is always around. So yeah, I love this bag. The second bag that I wanted to share is actually from Coach, and this is the Cassie bag. And mine is in this beautiful gray color. I'm not sure what the color name is, but again, this color was limited edition. So I don't think it's still available. However, if I can find it, I will link it down below for you guys. But I love this color. It's like the perfect gray. It's like a medium gray. It's not too dark, but it's also not super light. So I'm not worried about like color transfer and all that. And of course, this is very similar in shape to the Louis Vuitton Pochette Métis, which we know is a super popular bag. And I think it's because it's just a good size, it's a good weight, it's casual, and I feel the same way about this bag. I love the color, I love the size of it, I love that it's not heavy, and yeah, I can fit a ton of stuff in here. It also has a back slip pocket, which makes it easy for me to slip my phone in and out of, and I typically always wear this crossbody. The next item that I have is actually a travel piece, and this is from Louis Vuitton. This is my favorite travel piece. This is the Nice BB. I love this. It's actually still stuffed with stuff in it because I plan on doing a review on this and showing you guys what fits. So I left all my stuff in there when I went out of town. But yeah, I love this piece. It is so gorgeous. It's perfect for carrying all my toiletries if I needed to, especially on road trips. But if you take this on a plane, it will take up a lot of space in your bag, so be aware of that. But road trips, like I'll just sit this on my car seat and like leave it out or put it in my trunk, and it is just so beautiful. And I think it's a piece that I can pass down to my daughter. I definitely see myself passing it down to her if she's into this type of thing. And it's just so classic looking, but it looks so nice. If you're traveling, you sit this out on your vanity, I just feel like it looks so nice. It just gives me a good feeling and very sturdy. So love the Nice BB. Next up, I have two coffee related things. And the first one is this syrup. Oh my gosh. This is the pistachio syrup from Monin, and it is probably the best thing I discovered all year, y'all. It is so good. If you remember, Starbucks did a pistachio latte, I think in the winter. That was like their seasonal drink, and I fell in love with that drink. I know it's not for everybody, but I happen to love it. And when that drink went away, I was on the hunt for a pistachio syrup. So I came across this on the Monin website, ordered it, and I absolutely love it. If you watch my vlogs, and I know you've seen me using this, you can see I'm almost done with it, but it's just so good, so good. And I've been using it to make lattes. So right now I'm drinking a iced latte using this pistachio syrup. I've also used it in like my regular coffee. So yeah, absolutely love this. Would highly recommend it if you love the pistachio latte from Starbucks. I was unsure about ordering this because sometimes I get these syrups and I never use them up, but I can tell you, if you love that pistachio latte, definitely get this. Like, it will be worth your money, I'm telling you. The other coffee favorite I have is actually a drink from Starbucks that I wanted to share with you guys, and they actually took it off the menu recently because there's been some oat milk shortages. So most stores you can still order it, but you can't order it on the app as of right now. But it is none other than the iced brown sugar shaken oat milk latte. Is that right? No. Okay, the name is long, but it is called the iced brown sugar shaken espresso with oat milk. I could be completely wrong. I'll have the actual name down below. It's a super long name, but it is amazing. It is for the coffee drinker who likes a little bit of sweetness, but it doesn't have to be like super sugary sweet. So if you like really sweet drinks, you're not gonna like it. You'll have to add something to it. But if you like just moderately sweet drinks, you will definitely like it. I felt like it was very refreshing. I like oat milk. I'm not like a dairy-free person, so I drink regular milk as well. But the oat milk to me actually tastes really good. And if you are trying to cut back on dairy, I think that's a good drink for you to try out. But even if you're not, if you're like me and you're like, give me all the dairy, then then it was a delicious drink, nice and refreshing, and not super high in calories. Of course, it's not like my nitro cold brew where it's basically no calories, but I think for a grande it was like around 120 calories, which is not bad when you compare it to like some of their lattes. Like I feel like most of Starbucks lattes for a grande size iced, a lot of their lattes, if you get them how they come, are probably around the 250 to 400 calorie mark. Crazy, right? So the iced brown sugar, oat milk, whatever, was a good option for me when I didn't mind getting a little bit of sugar and wanted something nice and tasty. So the last thing I want to share with you is an entertainment type item, and it's just an audiobook. I typically like to share these in this video, but the audiobook that I wanted to share this time around is called The Silent Patient. This is what it looks like, and like I said, I listened to it on Audible. However, of course, you can get the regular book if that's what you're into, but for me, Audible is just easier because I can listen to it on my way to work. But this book was so good. This is one of those books that I found myself listening to all the time until I finished it. I finished it pretty quick, probably within like a couple days, and I loved it. I'm not really going to tell you guys what it's about, but if you like psychological suspense, it's definitely one you should look into. So one of you guys actually recommended it to me, and I checked it out, and I absolutely loved it. And I just felt like it was really well done. It kept me guessing until the end, well, till almost the end, and then I figured it out. But even once I figured it out, it still was a really good book. So check it out if you like psychological suspense. I would highly, highly recommend. So that's it for the things that I've been loving lately. Leave me in the comments down below. What is the #1 thing you've been loving over the past month that you want to share with everyone? That would be really cool if everybody could share like one item down in the comments. If you guys enjoyed this video, please make sure you give it a thumbs up. Also, if you're not already subscribed, please do it now, and follow me over on Instagram. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I enjoyed making it, and I will see you in my next one. Bye.